When you deliver creative services, getting the client to trust you is one of the most important and most difficult challenges in any project. When they trust you, they will follow your lead, take your advice, and usually be quick to make decisions and move along in the project. When they don't trust you, it can lead to never-ending rounds of revisions for a client who will know it when they see it. And you pulling your hair out and just wishing it would be over already. That may be why it's not surprising that I once read one of the best pieces of business advice I'd ever heard in a book about relationship advice that I found, of all places, in the Walgreens pharmacy waiting area. It went something like this: the trust you have in your relationship is like a love bank, and it acts similarly to the balance you might carry in your bank account. It said every interaction you have in a relationship can be considered either a deposit or a withdrawal. Deposits are any time you care for the other person, or you keep a promise. And withdrawals are any time you make excuses, shift the blame, or don't uphold your word. What's interesting is that the author said any issue you have with your partner can be traced back to your love bank statement balance. Withdrawals and deposits are never equal, so no matter how big a deposit or how small a withdrawal you make, you always need more deposits to equal one withdrawal. This ratio between deposits and withdrawals is your love bank. And I got to thinking, this same concept can absolutely be applied to client relationships. The love bank becomes a trust bank when talking about clients, and it's amazing what it can do for your business when you start intentionally treating it this way. Think about all the different ways you can make deposits with your clients, the way they interact with your business online, your phone and email conversations throughout each project, etc. But what we've found is that it's imperative that you mind your withdrawals, because withdrawals are much weightier than deposits. And so no matter how many deposits you make with your clients or audience, one too many withdrawals can completely cancel them out. There are some obvious withdrawals, like missing a scheduled phone call or not responding in a timely manner. Hopefully we all do our best to avoid these. But there are other withdrawals I've identified that you might not even realize you are making. For example, the way you hold your pricing conversation. Maybe a client asks how much a project costs. And you say things like, "Well, it depends. We'll see." And the worst one of all, "What's your budget?" These vague answers do not instill trust in the client at the beginning of your relationship. They make me immediately think this is going to be a long drawn-out process before I get to a number to even know if this is in my budget or something I'm interested in, and it's probably going to be much higher than I had hoped.